What's up, guys? It's your girl, Honey, with some more spiritual tea. And today, I want to talk about energy. Like, I really want to express how energy works and how people manipulate energy to go in their favor, right? So, it's times where people may feel like they have mind control over people because they playing with your mind. They can get you to do what they want you to do, right? But that's only when you give your power away, when somebody is able to manipulate you, right? And what I mean by give your power away is, you know how you can love someone so much that you love them more than you. Like, you know how you love somebody so much that you overlook the red flags. Like, you love somebody, or you care about somebody so much that God can be giving you so many red flags and so many warning signs, and you think that, oh, they wouldn't do me like that. But your intuition and your first mind telling you run, your first mind telling you to leave this person alone, your first mind telling you, no, don't tell them this, don't tell them that, don't share certain things, shh, be quiet. Like, that's because your higher self already know the outcome of what's going to happen, because they already lived their part. Your soul already lived this experience before. Your soul have already mastered the storyline of what's going to happen, because you either done went through that shit your past life, or it's just your soul. And you got to figure out how many times that you done lived, that your soul didn't live, right? But that's a whole other different topic. I'll talk about that another time. But it's like, you know how people be love bombing and come in and telling you sweet nothings and all this, not that, right? Okay, so they tell you a lot of stuff that you want to hear, right? Just so you can fall in love, care about them, whatever. Because once you start to care, that's when they got your mind, right? But if your mind is stronger than the manipulation that the tactics that they're trying to do, then they can't play with you. That's why a mind is a terrible thing to waste, because you got to be strong in the mind. See, the mind is the devil's playground, and motherfuckers know that shit. So if you strong in the mind, they can't fuck with you on no type of level. It don't matter if they do spell work. It don't matter if they talk bad about you. They manipulate you or trying to manipulate you. They're trying to gang up on people. You know, they're trying to gang up on you to make you feel crazy like it's you. You know how most people say, oh, it's power in numbers. No, the fuck it ain't. No, it ain't. It's not powers in numbers. Because if you true and you solid within your motherfucking self, I don't give a fuck how many motherfucking numbers go up against you, baby. You got the Most High God on your side and you solid. So fuck what they talking about. You feel me? Because if you strong in the mind, can't shit come up against you, bro. Nothing. And the only way you gonna win is if you have God on your side, baby. That's all I'm gonna go ahead and keep it above. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it above. If you on a winning team, you on God's team, you gonna win every time. But if you roll for the other side and you using your gifts and your talents and shit to manipulate and to con and to trick and beguile motherfuckers and shit like that, baby, you gonna lose every time. I don't give a fuck how powerful you think you is. See, a lot of people know about energy work. They know about certain shit like that. They ain't using their gifts and their wisdom and knowledge to help people. They using their gifts and their knowledge to beguile people, to trick people, to con people, to get people to do what they want them to do. But I'm going to tell you one thing about me. I ain't got to lie, trick, beguile, or do none of that shit, because my essence and my aura and me just being me, I don't know how to be nobody else but me. I don't know how to be nobody else but me. So if somebody done told you some shit, it more than likely was a lie. Sorry. But it's like, man, like, let's say you can meet a person, right? And they, oh, I want to be a friend. Or, you know, they act like they just act like, because, you know, people really wear masks, bro. They really wear masks. And the people that wear masks, they really be intimidated by people that don't wear masks, because they know that you can see through them, because you not wearing a mask. You really being authentic and they not. So they're going to sense that. They're going to have that sudden feeling of exposure, like, damn, I'm exposed. Damn, this person know I'm, you know what I'm saying? Because you too tapped in, bro. You too smart. Even with relationships, like, you may have motherfuckers that's manipulating you and having you think that they like you for real, or they want something serious with you, and da-da-da-da. But the whole time, just want what they can get out of you. A lot of these motherfuckers be having entity attachments and shit. They be having the Jezebel spirit, the motherfucking incubus, the succubus spirits on them and shit, and they just want to pass that shit to you. Have you ever had sex with somebody? Now you know damn well you weren't having the urge to have sex or no shit like that. You was cool with just being you. And you just say, you know what? Fuck it. This dude handsome as hell. This girl fine as hell. Let me just go ahead and just coat her, right? Just a little one night stand, you know, it won't hurt. Shit. You had sex with that motherfucker, now all of a sudden you want to have sex all the motherfucking time. You just hunching. And then everybody that's, ooh. Or you can't even be hunching everybody. You just want to keep having sex with them over and 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 over again. You wonder why you obsessively want to have sex. It's because they didn't put an entity attachment on your ass. A lot of times, like, that's why I ain't participating in no sexual activity. Cause motherfuckers be trying to put love spells on you. And in order to do a love spell, you don't actually have to have a potion and make a motherfucker drink it or make a motherfucker eat it or no shit like that. Sex is created for us to manifest off of. So if you're not using sex the correct way and you just wasting your motherfucking life. And some people know, like them witches and warlocks, they be knowing. That's why they be wanting to fuck certain people that they know they got their shit together, or they know, like, they scout out certain people that they know that they can have sex with because they know they can manifest off their motherfucker. If you are a person that's about your motherfucking bag, about your money and shit like that, you the queen of pentacles, the king of pentacles type energy, right? You about your motherfucking bag, your business and all that, and you make lack certain things. Not saying that you're a bad person or anything, but it's certain things you might not be aware of consciously, right? And motherfuckers be knowing that shit, so they say, oh, okay, I'm gonna go have sex with this person, right? Then next you know, you having sex with somebody, and now your finances and your money and shit getting depleted, and you wonder like, damn, why I'm losing everything? Why everything just happening to me and all that? Because it's the person that you having sex with, bro. Now you seeing your life go down, but their life come up. They be knowing that shit. Then they had the audacity to laugh at you, to mock you, to make it seem like you just a broke ass nigga or a bum ass female with it. In reality, it's really them. They just to swap energies with you. They try to swap destinies with you. Through what? Manifesting off your sexual energy, right? Once you have sex, it's meant to create. You co-creating when you have sex. That's why you can have a baby and co-create with the universe and that person to have a baby. So when you have sex with a person, you're supposed to manifest your desires. And motherfuckers be manifesting your abundance so that you can have theirs. It's all about what you think about when you're having sex with somebody. So I'm guaranteeing you, if you have sex with your partner, right? If you're in a real divine union partnership, right? And even if you know it consciously or not, because a lot of people don't even fucking know. But God just make that shit happen like that. God cold. I'm telling you, right, bro. My God cold, you hear me? My mama cold, you feel me? But anyway, it's like when you co-create, when you have sex with the right person, right, that's on the same vibration, the frequency as you, like, the abundance is gonna be out of this world. Because they probably be manifesting you and you manifesting them. Or y'all can be thinking about how I'm gonna get this money, how I'm gonna build this motherfucking empire. And guess what? When you have sex with somebody and you thinking about the future, you thinking about happily ever after with that person or just for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how sex works. You're supposed to manifest with sex. And it's like, you don't supposed to give your sexual energy to anybody because motherfucker can manipulate you. That's why people fall in love and all that shit. So back to the love spell shit. When people have sex with you and they thinking about, this motherfucker gonna be obsessed with me, or let's say you having sex with a nigga and the nigga be like, oh, this my pussy, this my pussy, this my pussy, you ain't going nowhere, you ain't going nowhere, you ain't going nowhere. They manifesting that shit for you to have your mind to be crazy. And next thing you know, you tripping over this nigga, you tripping over this female because this female telling something. This my D, you ain't going nowhere, all that, right? And then you find yourself going crazy, doing shit you would never do for a person that's toxic as hell. That's because your mind wasn't stronger than the manipulation that they was trying to do. They was doing sex magic on you. Like energy work, a motherfucking bro. Like I could talk about energy work for a long ass time. Like People really a motherfucker out here, bro. And if you don't know the game, you gonna lose every time. But I'm here to wake you up every time.